Hi, today on the keyboard workshop we're going to take a simple song, Let It Be by the Beatles, and break it down into its constituent parts to see how it's made up. Now all songs, or most of them, have introductions before the lyrics come in, and Let It Be has an introduction. Next we have the first verse, which we'll call V1, and that's when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And this is very similar to the introduction. Next we have the second verse, which has exactly the same construction as the first verse, and is, in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Then we change to what's called the chorus. Now this is simply, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And it goes something like this. Then we're back to verses again. After the chorus, we have verse 3, which is, and when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. And then there's a fourth verse, for though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see, there will be an answer, let it be. Then we have a chorus again. The chorus is exactly the same as the first chorus, but this time we repeat the chorus, so we have a third chorus. Next there's a change again, and you get a separate sequence which is called the middle eight sometimes. And this is played twice. After the middle section, there's an instrumental break, which is just like two verses. Then, after the instrumental break, there's another chorus of Let It Be's, and then we're back to verses again. Verse 5, and when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me, shine until tomorrow, let it be. And verse 6, which is, I wake up to the sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And then finally there's two choruses, C5 and C6, and then the outro, which is just the same as the mid. And that ends the song. So here's the whole construction. You start off with an introduction, there's two verses, then there's a chorus, then there's two more verses, then two more choruses, a middle section, an instrumental break, followed by a chorus, two more verses, two more choruses, and then finally an outro. Although this sequence looks quite complicated, it is in fact quite straightforward. There are just verses and choruses, and then instrumental breaks which may be slightly different. Verses are sometimes referred to as A, choruses are referred to as sometimes B, and the middle sections sometimes C. So quite often songs have what's called an AABA construction, which is verse, verse, chorus, and then back to verses. Now, not all songs have choruses. Let's take a look at the construction of The House of the Rising Sun by the Animals, for instance. It's all just verses. it starts off with an introduction as before, and there are 3 verses. Then there's an instrumental break, which is just like a verse, and then there are 3 more verses, and then finally there's a bit of an outro. So essentially it's just verses and no choruses, but it still works. So there it is, just a little simple introduction to song construction.